Man, what's going on? Wait for a couple people to trickle up in here. Motherfuckers probably at work and all that. It's all good though. Man, what's good with y'all, man? What's up, man? How's everybody doing? It is early, unusual time for me to be going live. I know. You'll probably catch the replay of this, but it's all good. I got you. Had to put this out there, all right? Just got back from the post office. And I was telling y'all about the general delivery process. It turns out these dudes know even less than we anticipated they knew. They know procedures for the most part. They don't necessarily know, what the actual laws are for the post office. So I go in to send something certified mail as usual, like I do registered mail sometimes. Most time it's certified mail. So I'm going to send something to another government branch. So while I'm there, the lady is like, yeah, are you here to pick up general delivery? I said, yeah, because remember I came in there the previous week to set it up and dropped them off the pink 1527 slip. So I go in, I basically said, yeah, so she brings me back some mail that isn't mine. I said, this isn't my mail. She said, that's not yours? I said, no, ma'am. So I said, here's my passport card right here. So she looked at the passport card, she looked at the mail, and she said, hold on. Goes in the back. I'm waiting there for like 10 minutes. By then, my damn other stuff was done. And she come back like, I need you to fill this form out again. So she had a pink 1527 form. I'm like, ma'am, I filled this out last week. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I filled this out last week, man. And we sat right here and went back and forth about this. So she was like, yeah, you were here last week, weren't you? All right, well, I need you to fill it out again. I said, so y'all lost it. And she says, we don't have it. I said, all right, no problem. I'll fill it out again. So while I'm filling the joint out, she like, I thought you were going to go online and change your address. I said, well, man, what is the purpose of this green form right here? Like, literally, what is the purpose of this green form? This pink form. This pink form literally says right here, general delivery mail application. That's what I'm here to basically pick up my mail. She was like, oh, yeah, you can't receive it for longer than 30 days. I said, man, we went through this last week. This is not what the paper says. Who's the postmaster? So then she lost the attitude once I said that. Attitude went away. She had a little bit of an attitude. As soon as I said, I need to speak to the postmaster, she got real quiet. She was like, I'll have to get the postmaster. Just stay right here, sir. So then she turned into a real studious, you know what I mean? So she goes back in the back. And I'm waiting patiently. The guy comes out like, yeah, what can I do for you? I've never seen this dude before. So you can tell he was top brass at the location because he wasn't out there working the desks. He working behind the scenes. So I go over to the door with the little window that opens in the door. And I'm like, yo, could we talk privately in a private office or something like that? He was like, sure, absolutely. So dude lets me in through the side, walk in the back area I'd never been to, go in the back, sit in the office or whatever. He was like, yes, I'm so-and-so. How can I help you? Very, very professional guy, man. He sounded like he actually wanted to be at work, and he really sounded like, for the most part, he earned that position. So, he was like, how can I help you, sir? I was like, yeah, I don't really have an issue with anybody here, per se, but the problem I'm having is I'm trying to receive general delivery service, and it's like pulling teeth. It says right here at the bottom of this pink 1527 form, I can receive general delivery service as long as I decide to receive it. However, I can only have y'all hold the mail for up to 30 days and then they send it back. That's literally what the form 1527 says at the bottom. I'm not making this up. I can read it to you, right? And I said on top of that, I filled out 2 of these pink forms and they lost one of them. So he actually had both forms in front of him. So I'm saying, okay, it looks like they found it then. So they obviously dropped the ball. So dude was like, yeah, so I've been doing this for 22 years, and I've only been at this location for 17 years. And I'll say people who receive general delivery service is really just a temporary thing. They might receive it for 30 days or 3 months or something like that. But for the most part, people don't just receive general delivery service unless they fell on some type of hardship, from what I've seen. I said, okay. So I said, what the issue is, it doesn't say at the bottom of this form that I need to have a hardship. It literally says on the bottom of the form, it does not limit how long I can receive general delivery service. I'm not making this up. I'm just reading the bottom of the 1527 form you literally handed me. Like, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's like nobody's reading the form. And I said, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm a little frustrated because, it's like nobody's listening to what I'm actually saying. I'm telling y'all this and y'all telling me that. We got to come to some kind of agreement. Then I said, by the way, are you a trustee? And he looked at me like, he looked at me like, yes, I'm a trustee. I said, okay, well, I'm the beneficiary of the Sister KV Trust in the United States of America Corporation. You as the trustee, I want you to act on my behalf for my benefit. And as my benefit, it is my benefit and my right to receive general delivery mail service. So he says, I'll tell you what I can do. I'll go ahead, because it might be something I don't know. I'll contact my superior. I said, oh, that's absolutely fine. By the way, I want you to also know I'm not a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen. I'm a non-citizen national. When I said that, he was like, well, that changes everything. So this dude, he was real professional at first, but he started being super helpful. I had this dude, hold up. Always something going on in Baltimore, I tell you. But I had this dude literally running around the office. Like, I was like, yeah, can you get me this? Can you get me this? He's like, yeah, absolutely, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When I told him I was a non-citizen national, not a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen, he was like, well, that changes everything. I said, are you aware of what a non-citizen national is? He was like, absolutely. And I was like, he was like, I don't know all the specifics, but I'm 100% sure I know what a non-citizen national is. So I said, I tell you what, just give me your superior's information, and what I'll go ahead and do is, I'll reach out and contact them as well, and you reach out and contact them. Yeah, I'll do whatever you like, sir. Yes, I'll reach out to my superior and tell her that you want to receive general delivery service, and I'll make sure that I can do this. And if that's the case, I'll go ahead and do so. He says, and we don't mean to give you a hard time or anything. It's just usually people come in, and if they do get general delivery, it's temporary. People come in as U.S. citizens. They do U.S. citizen business. So I came and I was like, yeah. So I told him, I was like, yeah, all right, that'll work. So I had him write down. I said, yeah, just give me a pen and paper. Absolutely, sir. So he goes and gets the pen. I said, you know what? I don't write in black, so could you get me a red or blue pen? No problem, sir. Let me check my drawer and see what I got. He goes in his drawer and he's fumbling. He finds it. I got one right here. Is this good enough for you? I said, yes, sir. That is perfect. Can you please bring that to me? I was like I was like a fucking king in that bitch. He was like a servant. So, yeah, he was like, let me go get you some paper. How many pieces of paper do you need? I said 2 should do the trick. I'll write my information down that you can give to your superior. You write your information down and your superior's information, so we can create like a 3-way communication. So he says, absolutely. So he writes down his name, his telephone number, office number rather. He writes down what location he is. And I say, and you, just to be correct, you are the trustee of this trust, aren't you? He says, yes, I am. I said, are you also, what other titles do you have? He says, well, I'm also the executor. So this goes back to what we've been saying all along, It's a trust and it's an estate. That's what it is. It's both tied up, an estate and a trust. So these people are not only trustees, they're executors of the estate as well. They're trustees of the trust and they're executors of the estate. So with that said, you want to make sure that you declare you're a beneficiary when you're dealing with these people, man, or these persons. You want to make sure you declare that to them. Look, I'm the trustee here. Excuse me. You want to make sure you tell them, look, I'm the beneficiary here. All right. You're the trustee, correct? And they can't tell you, no, that's malfeasance of trust, malfeasance of duty. That's a big crime. I don't like that shit. So, yeah. So look, I get the information from him. I get another copy of my 1527 form. And, I get his information written down. I get his manager's information. I wrote my information on his form. I wrote the family name, then 2 given names. I did colon, family name, colon, given name dash given name, and then I did non-citizen national right underneath that, and then I wrote continuous traveler. Because when you get in general delivery service, you want to make sure it's known that you're a continuous traveler. You have the right to travel. Dawes v. Kent says the government does not have the authority to interrupt basically the right to travel in so many words. So I told him that too. 1958 Dawes v. Kent, or Kent v. Dawes, basically says that, the government does not have the right to interfere with the people's right to travel. So I'm traveling and I have the right to receive general delivery service. So I like to exercise that right as the beneficiary and underneath the Constitution of the United States of America. He was cool. Dude was super nice. He listened to everything I had to say. He didn't cut me off not one time. He wasn't aggressive. You know what I mean? Dude was a very professional guy. So when y'all out here moving around, this is just a reminder to y'all. Y'all need to make sure y'all are dealing with these people that are in positions that can help you. These lower level functionaries and gatekeepers, they don't know shit. I talked to my sister about it. I was like, yeah, she used to work in the post office. So I was like, yeah, do y'all take a oath to the Constitution of the United States of America when y'all get a job at the post office? She said, yeah. Matter of fact, any government job you go to, you're going to take an oath. I said, interesting. She says, why do you ask? And I said, well, they down here acting like they don't know what's going on. They don't act like they don't know how to uphold the Constitution. And she said, I'll be honest with you. Like, most of the people that's in there don't have no clue what any of that stuff means at all. Like, on a lower level, they're there for a reason. And she said, in my experience, they'll hire anybody. They don't care. I was like, yeah, they'll hire any American. That's the problem. People out here acting like U.S. citizens. They supposed to be acting like nationals. But I digress. So yeah, so the issue right now, you might have to take it if you live in a city or you live in a state or whatever that is not familiar with that. Usually, probably blue states. You're probably gonna have to be the spearhead to put people on point of what this actually is, because they're not gonna know what's going on, because a lot of these people are just gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good though, man. It's a great experience, man. I like to get out here and do this shit. Boots on the ground, squad. You already know how I get down. BOTG. We out here putting this shit to action, and we out here making it happen. So, that's always a great thing. But yeah, I'm glad I could help you guys with an understanding of it. Harmonious Balance, what's up? I was told the same thing. The reason being they want you to pay for a box. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, y'all can't charge me. You know what I mean? Y'all trying to charge somebody for a P.O. box. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, y'all ain't even supposed to be charging for a P.O. box. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to charge for a private box, but y'all in the public. So y'all that's already a conflict of interest right there. Then on top of that, I got the right to receive general delivery. You can't tell me I can't receive general delivery so you can sell me a P.O. box. What kind of shit is that? That's super crooked. But yeah, you gotta get to the postmaster, man. Stop messing around with these lower level functionaries. Don't even mess with the manager, because a lot of times the manager ain't nothing but a ratchet ass, loud ass, annoying ass chick for the most part that don't know shit anyway. She got off the floor and now she behind, behind the glass or whatever like that, still coming out every once in a while to help out. But the post office, the postmaster is what you want. That's who you want. That's the dude, you know what I mean, that put in the hours. He made it through. You know how you take like you go sifting for gold and you get a bunch of dirt and then you shake the little thing over the little pan with the holes in it, whatever the hell it's called, a grifter, I think. And you get the gold through the dirt, the same process. So that's the dude you want to deal with, or the woman you want to deal with. You want to deal with the postmaster. And if you live in one of them cities where even the postmaster's a shithead, then you want to go over top of his ass, because they all have a chain of command they got to follow. So even the postmaster has directions he has to take and rules he has to follow. And don't never forget, you are the beneficiary. These people are trustees. They're out here trying to act like you're the trustee and they're the beneficiary. That's why they be giving you attitudes and telling you can't do certain stuff. But that's not true, man. When you out here moving around, you need to make sure, remember, you are the creditor. Without you, this shit doesn't exist. Without the beneficiary, there is no trust. All right, so you got to make sure you appoint these people as the trustees if they don't know they're the trustee, or you got to make sure you get themselves to reveal themselves as trustees. You declare yourself as the beneficiary first before you do that, and let it be known, because when you say that, you literally You speak in another language now. When you say you a non-citizen national, now you speak in another language. You can say a bunch of case law. You can say a bunch of UCC codes. If you out here not identifying yourself as a national, you speaking foreign, because at the end of the day, in their eyes, you are a trustee, and fuck you. That's the way they think, bro. Facts. And this is what it is, man. So, you know, when y'all out here moving around, move accordingly. Hey, what's up, Prof? What's up, Brandon Rogers? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Great day today, man. So I'm grateful to be able to be off, and I'm out here running my errands, getting stuff done. I got to get some ink. Dude, I got a lot of notices to give. I got to go back to the post office again after I print up another notice. So this is what I do on my off day. I'm never really off. You know what I mean? Even when I'm home chilling, I got to do live streams and stuff like that. So I'm always working. But, you know, staying moving, and, you know, keeping the mind occupied keeps the mind sharp. So, you know, that's always a good thing. So, yeah. But, man, thank you guys for tuning in, man. I didn't mean this to be a real long video, but putting y'all on point. When y'all here dealing with these post offices and stuff like that, you want to get cut to the meat. Bring your passport card. Make sure you put them on point that you're a beneficiary, a non-citizen national, and a continuous traveler to get that general delivery secured. You might have to go up to the postmaster. You might have to go above the postmaster. But do not relent until they fucking stop infringing upon your rights. Because that's what they'll do, man. These people have been trained to do one thing so long, they just don't know how to do nothing else. Even if the form literally says that you're supposed to do the opposite. And that's crazy to me, you know? But that's just the nature of the beast, right? All right, so look, I'm about to get out of here. It's been nice talking to you guys. It's 864 National Born Natural. I'll holler at you on the next go-round. Peace.